everyone! It's time for the summer of retro again. Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, I'm not alone playing this one. I'm actually going to go two players on this play with my best friend here that you all may recognize from Into the Trees, Jorge. And that's what we're going to call him for this, Jorge. I'm Rontro, he's Jorge. Yeah. Known him for 30 years, going on more. Been gaming for just about as long together. Played a lot of games together. Let's see, some of the ones we've played a lot of, StarCraft 2. Red Faction we played a lot of.
Red Faction.
Shit ton of Red Faction. Yeah, we've played a lot of games together, and we're gonna just add another one to it. We may have played this before together. It's hard to. Yeah. So, pretty sure we've probably gone through this a time or two. Yeah, we're going normal, but we're jacking up players to 5. All right. Get off my woman. You can have whoever else. I like Blade. She's all round. Let's go. He's a little more technique. He's a little more speed. He's a little more power. Yeah, Max is a little more power.
Yeah.
But her, yeah, I like her. She's all round. So I'm gonna go with her. Now, Skate, in case you don't know or anybody else don't know, Skate is the brother of Adam, which was in the first one, if you remember. Adam was one of the playable characters. I do not remember if we can hurt each other. Do not use the A button, which would be your leftmost button. That is your special attack. It drains energy. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, since we're here... Oh, yep, we can hit each other. That sucks. Okay, I'll take top, you take bottom. That is what she said. So George, or Jorge, I let the cat out of the bag. Your name's George. Yeah, because people couldn't figure that out, right? Not to mention, I've mentioned you in a few reviews, and a few to come, I'm sure. But, you were on the set for Into the Trees, and, I mean, that was actually your first time, I think, acting in general, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel as though you were one of the best on set. You definitely had the best death scene, dude. It was phenomenal. Yeah, that was a great kill shot. Thank God I didn't die. But how did you feel about the experiment? The experience of being on set. That morning did not go as planned by any means.
Not at all.
Jorge's over here in the zone, messing things up. So yeah, believe it or not, you are the actual, beyond my little mascot, Shroomy, on the Mario Brothers episode, which I know you've seen that one, because I showed it to you, personally. It was the one with the talking one-up mushroom.
Yeah.
You are actually the first real guest I've had on this channel.
Oh, yeah?
And, I mean, rightfully so. Why would I have somebody else beforehand, right? I mean, there is, oh, crap! Dude! Like, up on my shoulders, beating on my head.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, I did R&R Gaming, which was a completely different channel. And I did that alongside another YouTuber. But actually to sit in a room and actually have a guest on, that's new.
First for everything.
And hopefully many more are to come.
So just like, me showing you up.
That's nothing new, you still are.
Yeah, but there's always that chance.
Fat chance.
First for everything.
George, I don't think I've ever beaten you at anything, to be honest. If we're going to be honest here, yeah, he's the better gamer. Yeah, you almost got it.
You would have gotten it.
So I wonder if he's supposed to be like a reference to Jack the Ripper or something. His name's Jack, he's using knives. I mean, obviously Jack the Ripper used scalpels, but I mean, they're sharp enough that they're hurt people. Maybe he's Jack the Ripper.
That's better than me.
How about it? Speaking of making the game, I would love to see another Streets of Rage done. There has not been a Streets of Rage done since the third Streets of Rage. Like, actually done by the gaming company. There's this one they brought out, a fan-made one, that kind of throws the assets from 1, 2, and 3 all into one game.
Okay.
And you actually play stages from each game, not to mention new stages altogether.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You actually kind of choose your path throughout the game and stuff, too. But there's been no proper sequel after 3. What's the name of it? The PS1, I want to say it was like Brutal Force or something. It was supposed to be a Streets of Rage title. Something happened though that it got canceled or threw a body at you, man. Figured you wanted to beat something up, so I threw it to you. In sync, man. Hey now. There should be an apple in there for you.
There's always room for a Donkey Kong.
I believe it was called Brutal Force. In this game, they condone beating women, as we are doing now. We don't condone that here at Rontro Gaming. Oh, my mother hated games like this, where there was man-on-woman violence. Man, did she throw hissies on that one.
My mom wasn't the type of woman to care too much. She'd play right along with me.
Right, exactly. Well, that was my dad, We actually ruined a tube TV playing, is it the first Streets of Rage? It might be this Streets of Rage. I can't remember which. I'll let you know once we reach second stage. So, I recognize the second stage quite well because I can't stand the boss. Or it might be the third stage. It's one of them. It's within the first few stages. But we ruined a tube TV, like one of those floor model ones. Do you remember that one we had sitting in the living room that we'd have to get up and beat on to correct it?
Yeah.
That was from playing Sega Genesis on it. And it was because of playing, it was either Streets of Rage 1 or 2. I can't remember which it was. That kind of got put in the in like the dining room, kind of sat there and used as a stand for junk. Damn it! Quit walking in my way, Jorge. Really? Oh, the boss is being a chicken shit. It's about to call Marty McFly. Well, that's the first stage, and that's going to wrap it up for the first episode. Before it gets much further, I'm going to actually pause the game here. Before we go much further, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Any questions, comments, suggestions, comment section below. Hit that like button. Share with everybody. Love the Yeti.
Love the Yeti.
Love the Yeti.
Still
And we-
working with the Yeti.
Yeah, hey. It's messing with Sasquatch. Anyways, until next time, everyone, game on.